Hello again, everybody. Diamond Gems 45 coming at you again with another video, another show. Well, not another show report. It's my first show report. The Winfield Inn and Suites in Owensboro, Kentucky on March 4th, 2023. Made the 45-minute trip over there to Owensboro. Had to take some detours. There were some limbs down and tree trunks down in some streets, but we finally got there and found the show. One con about the show, the room space that the show is in was just not adequate. They used a lobby and a breakfast room that the hotel had. Basically, not every dealer had a table. Per se. Some used hotel shelves that were already in the hotel, set up for customers and people in the breakfast room. And to that end, the dealer would have to stand next to where he was selling instead of maybe having a chair behind the table and and most importantly, chairs in front of the table so customers could sit and look through value boxes or just work out a deal, make it more comfortable for that type of thing. And so there was just no flow in the lobby. There was in the breakfast room, but it was a little tight. The lobby had dead ends. There would be one table, and then to get to two more behind this fellow, you have to walk behind his table and behind him to get to the other tables. And then there were tables behind those two, and you'd have to walk behind those two dealers behind their tables to, make a deal, see somebody's cards. Also, it was only from 12 to 4, and I didn't ask why. I think I know why. Like people in the lobby have to clear out, it has to be past, checkout time, that type of thing. And the breakfast room has to clean out and they have to tear that back down. So you have some extra space on the show floor for the show. So it only lasted 12 to 4, but circumstances and, costs and what was available. I know there's, all those work into, where you put your show, how big the show is, that type of thing. But I would think there's got to be some space in Owensboro where you can have better traffic flow, better in and out, not as crowded. I got behind some guys in one of the aisles in the lobby that had some size to them, and they had backpacks to carry their cards in, and you just couldn't get through. You just had to wait till they moved along, or just bide your time, that type of thing. So I think all in all, I think that if you could find a better space for the show, it would be great, because the pros there were a lot of people there looking at cards, buying cards, trading cards. There were a lot of smiling faces when I was there. I think the dealers were having a pretty good day and the collectors were having a good day, but that's what it's all about. They made do with the space they had and how they had to work around it. To that end, once again, I think you'd have a lot more people buying tables, maybe for a little bit more money, if you just found a little bit extra space to put the card show in. What I saw that was interesting was there was a value box with slabbed modern cards in it. Now, I don't know if these are, a fire sale, that type of thing, but it's just interesting to me to see a value box with slab cards in it. And I just looked through a couple of them, 2019, modern type stuff. I did see one vintage card that I looked at. That's why I'm showing this 1962 Kurt Flood. Sorry for the glare, but that's That's Mr. Flood. See, there he is, Kurt. High number, folks, high number, condition sensitive set. There you go. How can you go wrong? Anyway, I saw the 1962, I think it's 318. It's a Mickey Mantle card that some people consider a Mickey Mantle card and some don't, but it's the switch hitter connects. It was in a PSA 5, but I'm old school. I remember, Alan Mr. Mint Rosen, and I always liked him. I thought it was great for the hobby. So I'm kind of spoiled. It's got to be a 7 or better. And if it's not an 8, if it's a 7, it better be Bob Gibson, or it better be a Hall of Famer from a iconic set like 53 Bowman Color or 52 Topps. It's got to, I know it when I see it, but it's got to have some parameters. So yeah, the show was a little tight. The space wasn't right, but it appeared to me that the pros outweighed the cons, and the pros were people were buying, people were selling, people were trading. Just at any rate, they adapted, improvised, and overcame. So that's what they did. Look, folks. At any rate, just keep collecting, leave a comment, click like, hit subscribe, and so long for just a while.